Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Why You So Envious, and we have a bonus video. I was going to play it in the last video, but the camera dropped and it stopped recording, so I'm just going to put it on a separate video. So I'm sorry if you got caught in the crossfire of that. This is a bonus video. This is Water Wars. I started looking at all my stuff and realized I didn't a lot for Water Wars. So I did finally put it somewhere, and we are going to play it. But I do want to put $10 in it today. I did go back, y'all, and revamped it. We're going to play it with quarters, just so we can play it longer and so that I can play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to take $10 in today. I don't know how much storage this is going to take up, so I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. And I'm going to have to find me another envelope to put in here. So I will find an envelope, y'all, for this to go into. I'm just going to put it up front right now, and I will find a big envelope for it to go into. All right, we're going to start here at, let's roll it. I don't think it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's roll a 20-sided die to see where we're going to start. And then that's where we will start, okay? I'm going to roll a 20-sided die and look from 1 through 15, and whichever one gets between 1 and 15 comes up first. That's the one we're going to do first, okay? All right, it's number 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is crisscross budgets. So that's where we're going to start. And y'all just went down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? Crisscross budgets. So we're going to find crisscross budgets, and that's where we're going to start, okay? I think I'm going to remove the envelopes because I don't really need them in here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove them because we're going to work right on the game boards, and all of it's going to go to the same place. So that's what we're going to do. Let's grab a 6-sided die, work around the board. We're going to do the board probably twice, so you'll see me take a tally mark to each one as we go past them, and then once everybody's completed, then we'll see who's the winner. Okay, we're starting here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4, and y'all, I need to play with some prop money so that we don't go over. So let's do the $5 in quarters, and we're gonna do $5 in 50 cents. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll keep us from going over. Okay. All right. So that is 4, which means that is $1. So we're going to take 2 of these blue chips, which are 50 cents, and we're going to put them in to represent that $1. Okay. We're rolling again. That's number 5, and I need y'all, let me find my little game piece. All right, we'll use this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be a quarter going in. So we're grabbing that quarter and putting it back over here. And y'all, I got my cards ready to go. Okay. All right, roll again. Oh, I need to mark that out. So let me grab this. Mark through that 1. All right, we got 2. 1, 2. That's 3. So we're going to take a 50-cent piece and a quarter to represent 75 cents. We're going to mark through that 3. Okay. And again, everybody gets an X on each one, and then once whoever's done, that means you're out. Okay. 3 is 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Okay. Once it gets an X, we skip it. Okay. So that's going to be 1 quarter going in. All right, let's keep rolling. We got another 1, and that's $2. I hope y'all can see that. Okay. And that's going to be 50 cents going in. Okay, let's slide over a little bit. Get y'all in, make sure everything's in frame so y'all can see it. All right. All right, we're rolling still. This is 2, 1, 2. So we're going to mark through 2, and we're going to give it 50 cents. And again, this is crisscross budgets we're playing right now. She gets 3, which is 1, 2, 3. And so we're going to cross through that. So we can't play this one anymore. That's 4. So we have to skip over that from now on. 4 quarters is $1. So we're going to put in 2 50-cent pieces for $1. We're rolling 1, 2. So 1, 2. We finally got our first snowball. So she's throwing, water balloon, y'all. She's throwing her first water balloon. Okay. So we're going to move him off the plate. And we're going to open up our, and let's put that this is where we stopped. Okay. And let's undo that. And all right, up first is Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. So she's going to throw the Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. I'm just going to slide that over there. And we need to find Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. So instead of taking myself through all these changes, I just looked at the table of contents, and Dawn Sunrise Budgeting is right here. She's number 2. Let me grab a placeholder for her because it's the first time we're going to work on her. So I'm grabbing her a placeholder. We're going to use orange for her, and we'll put it there so it'll remind me of where we're starting. All right, let's roll that 6-sided die and see where we're going. Dawn's got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at her, y'all. Dawn said, y'all can miss me. All right, so nothing from Dawn. And we're going to move her arrow to right there. All right, so let's see who Dawn's, what's going on? I wonder if those are extra. They may be extra, y'all, these paper ones. I think those are extra. These paper ones are extra because we went back in and laminated everything. Okay, make sure. Sorry, y'all. I had a couple of them, y'all, that we forgot to laminate, and me and Bestie went back and laminated them, so those should not be any good. All right, we're going to Charlemagne budgets, and luckily I see Charlemagne right here. Okay, so we're going to put that there, and Charlemagne gets the game piece, and she also is going to get a sticky now that she's on the board. We're going to roll 6-sided die. So she's got 2, 1, 2, and she's doing a D4. So she says to roll a D4 to see what to save. So I'm grabbing a D4, and it has a 4 on it. Okay, so we're going to mark through that, and we're going to put a 4 on it, and we're going to save 4 quarters, which is $1. Okay, so that's going into there. All right, let's roll again. I'm going to take that D4 out and roll again. Uh-oh. All right, she's getting a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to mark through it. It says to roll a D6. So we're going to roll our D6 again. Our D6 says a 1. We're not going to do 1. Let's do another roll and add it. So 1 and 2 is 3. So we're going to put 3. And we're going to save this quarter, 50-cent piece and a quarter for 75 cents. Okay. All right. Now we're down to just our quarters. All right. Let's roll that D6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. We're going to mark out that 2. And we're going to save 2 quarters. Okay. All right. Let's roll again. We've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's it for her D4 roller. So we won't play that again. Let's roll a D4. And that's going to get 3. Okay, so we won't be able to roll that anymore. It's had all of the times it's going to get. Okay, everybody gets an X. So let's go with that 6. All right, we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So her first water balloon, she's throwing that, and let's put the marker here so we know where to start. Uh-oh, nope, put it right here so I know it's where we stopped off. All right, let's see who she's throwing to. She's throwing to Becca Budget 777. And hers is Golden Girls theme looks like. So let's see where Becca is. Becca's in the back. So let's go to the back and find Becca. And there she is. All right, so this is Becca. Slide her over here. And Becca's going to get a placeholder today. And we're going to put Becca. We're going to start her right here. And we're going to put our game piece here, and we're rolling. All right, we got 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, Becca's first one is 4, so we're going to cross it out, and we're going to save $1. 4 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put that there, and we're rolling again, Becca. She's got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says Rose fell over. Rose fell. Step over her and go 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to mark that and this. Okay, so we're going to pay her $1 from here. That's too cute. Rose fell over. All right, let's go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so she's throwing a water balloon. And y'all, excuse me if I keep saying snowball because I paid snowball earlier today too. We're going to leave the placeholder there to remind us where we stopped. And let's see who she's throwing to. She's throwing to Save with Glow. So let's find Save with Glow in our table of contents. Glow is toward the back in front of Becca. So we need to come back this way. There we go. Save with Glow. All right, let's give Glow a placeholder. So she gets her placeholder. And we're going to roll that 6-sided die to see where we're going. All right, 3. Where is my... Oh, here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're rolling a D4. So here's our D4. And it's getting 4. So we're going to go through here. And we're going to put a 4 right there. And we're going to grab 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. All right, y'all. We are down to 2. So we're going to put the placeholder right here for Becca. Not Becca, Lord have mercy. For Glow. And we're going to give Glow the placeholder. If I can open it. All right, so Glow gets the placeholder. And we need to find a catch-all. And I don't think we have one. So I am going to need to find something. And y'all think I have something up here for this. Just for this purpose. I do have a couple of challenges by Boss Babe. So I'm just going to take one of them. And I'm going to take the, you know what? I'm going to take this one. I'm going to use these because I have them readily available. So this is going to be our catch-all. Okay. For today until I can find some, but I need to put something in it. Okay, so we've got 50 cents going in. Okay, and we are going to write 50 cents on here. Okay, all right, y'all, that is the Water Wars, and I absolutely love it. I'm here for it. I'm going to remove those extra envelopes because we don't need them the way we're going to play it now. We don't need them. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for being here, and I will see y'all tomorrow on Sunday. Take care.